Good morning, guys. I am going to show you what I am expecting of you guys this week because I am not sending out a PDF like I normally do. I am sending out a link to a Google document that I have made with everything attached to it. And all you have to do from a cell phone or a computer, I've tried it on my cell phone, so it should work, is you click on the blue link and it will take you to the assignment of the day and the time that the students are expected to do these items. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I am going to show you the different ways that you can go about doing this, and also the expectations the students are going to need to be going through Google Classroom, which is using their portal ID of what they used to get into iReady. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to share with you first is the actual document that I'm going to be sending out. So here you can see it's called My Week at Home at a Glance, and it has each section along the left-hand side that says what the student is doing and for how long. I know that somebody already asked about how long should students be working on certain things. I have here how long they should be doing each one of these items. Now here, you can see that these are the days. This is this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I've made all the work due on Friday. Okay, again, all the work is due on Friday, not every day. So just make sure that everything's turned in Friday by 11:59 p.m. In Google Classroom. Most of the stuff is due in there. So if we look here, I'll start with independent reading, 30 minutes. It says find a comfy spot and read quietly. If you need more books to read, you can log into Epic and see how from my cursor it turns from a arrow to a finger. I can click on that and it will open a tab to go straight to Epic, which is awesome. My internet's being a little bit slow this morning. Now, when we log into Epic, we need to use the code. And so if we go back here, I gave you that code right here, WQH3582. And it says, when done, do a reading response sheet, fiction or nonfiction. So based on the story that the student reads, you can click here and it will show you the different options of the setup. I have a PDF. You can print it out or you can just write it and submit it to me with a picture. Okay, so we have name, the book, characters, where it took place, when it took place, what was the problem, how was the problem solved, the solution, and then a little quick summary. Or they can choose to set it up like this: who were the characters, problem, solution, how would I rate this book, the theme, what the book was about, beginning, middle, and end, and then the setting, where, how do you know. That's for fiction. And if I go back here, I can also click on nonfiction, and the nonfiction, excuse me, sorry, my voice. The nonfiction has a little bit more. So we also have a guided reading check-in. They can just do a little half sheet. This text was mainly about, a quick summary. I never knew what blank meant, like a word or a topic that they read about. Another check-in sheet looks like this. The text was mainly about, a quick summary, and 2 facts that they learned. Or of course, like the other fiction, they could do a new fact 1, 2, and 3. How would I rate this book? The summary, tell something that the book was about, 3 sentences or more, and then new words that they might have thought. And if the students choose, some of my students that were in my reading group did Wonderopolis. They can choose to do Wonderopolis. I'm not making it a mandatory thing right now, so there's some items there for them if they do Wonderopolis. And I will connect that in the link. I forgot to add that. Now I'm going to X out of these so we don't get too many bars open here. So that is for their independent reading time, 30 minutes. Next is reading activity, 15 minutes. Read My Dog. So see, it clicks, I open it. All they have to do is read this short passage, My Dog. Okay. Now they do not have to do these questions. Again, no to the questions. The reason being is the questions are in a separate area. So they just need to read this little short section and then come back to this page, and the questions here, click there. It's going to take them to the Google Classroom. And this is what Google Classroom looks like. It looks like the assignment was deleted, not sure why. I'll fix that before. So all the assignments are right here. And the quizzes, I've linked to the quizzes. So hopefully it works. If it doesn't, let me know. I've tried to fix it last night. So again, he or she can come back here, go to the weekly schedule again, and we'll try to find the next day, Tuesday, read about Chris. So it's going to open up the document about Chris. Chris crosses the street. They'll read this short section right here, and then come back here and take the quiz. Click here, and it will take them to quizzes. And it's already linked. If they have problems, they might need to log into their Google, but it should be right here. So they can either use the mobile link on a phone or a web link if they're on an iPad or computer. So I'm on an iPad or computer. I would click here, open it up. It's going to take me, make sure that I'm logged into my Google account, okay? And then allow, and it will take me to quizzes. So they have to use their Google account. If you need their Google account, then you can let me know and I'll resend you the link or their login. So I would start game. And now when I start the game, it's going to be very user-friendly. It's going to read it to them. A little bit of music. So here they're set up. It's not reading it to me because I am the user who created it. So why do Chris and his grandpa need to cross the street? They want to eat lunch at a restaurant on the other side of the street. They see a friend. I'm just going to mark one of them. It'll tell me automatically which one is correct, so you can see that. Okay, and it kind of goes along there. So that's pretty cool. It goes along to the next question. I'm going to end this though because I don't want to make our video too long. I want to get to the gist of it. So they will take that and you'll be able to see their score and their results right away. And that's for every day there's a short reading like that. And they should only be spending 15 minutes, not that long here. So every single day there's a reading and a quiz. Make sure to get those done by Friday again. And then this block of time right here is for phonics. So this is where I have a video about this week, irregular plural pronouns. They'll click there. It'll take them to that video that I want them to watch about irregular pronouns. They'll watch it, come back here. They can start their phonics worksheet for the day, and that's going to be linked to Google Classroom too. So everything is linked to Google Classroom right now. So you do not have to write anything down. So they should be able to open this. When they open it, I've created a typing area for them. So you could type it on a phone or a computer. It should work. So they have their words here, and they just need to type singular, meaning one, or plural, meaning two. And I'll go over this with them today. So they can type here. I could write singular, let's see, loaf. Done. I need to spell it correctly. Loaf. And then plural, we'll say loaves. They don't have to be in order. I did that on accident. Oh my gosh, I can't type this morning. And then when they're done, they will submit it. On here it says share because I am the administrator, but here will be an option for them to submit, and it will just be submitted to Google Classroom to me, and it's worth 5 points each day that they have their phonics work, and it's all linked to Google Classroom again. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. They have different worksheets to do throughout the week, and then just rainbow sight words, build sight words with Play-Doh or cereal. I've come up with some activities you can do, and if they're done, if they finish this very quickly, both of these items, then they can go on to games on ABC, Starfall, or click here to take them to the sight word list so they can do some other games. They can also do iReady if they choose. Listening time. This is a time where they can choose their own read alouds on Storyline Online or books, just 15 minutes, not very long. Then snack and play for 30 minutes, a long time. We know that being at home is kind of a little bit rough right now, so they need a little bit more time to do some wiggles. And then we have writing 30 minutes a day. Okay, so there's no submission of writing until Friday. And Friday, I just would like a picture through Dojo, and I'll say that in the message I send out to you guys. So they can choose a small moment story, a how-to book, or a persuasive letter. So a small moment story. They can just set it up like this. You don't have to print this out. You can print it out if you want to. They're just coming up with different things that they want to talk about. And if they choose to do a persuasive letter, it'll open up the persuasive letter. Everything's linked, so you don't have to have this long. And this is about my favorite food. So they can write their opinion, reasons why, and then just write it in, submit it to me on Dojo. And then lunchtime, they can do Go Noodle, or they can do direct drawing. They can do whatever they want to. Specials, I want to make sure that you guys know that I am trying to keep them in order here. So PE, music, art, and then Fun Friday with me, a science activity. Fluency, I want them to do extra math. I will be sending out their extra math logins today to you guys. Or they can write 20 number sentences and solve them and time themselves, or do fitness fluency. So if you click on that, it will take you to the fluence and fitness. And it has, I know it says it costs money, but there is a free one right here that you can do. Yes. Then only a couple more. Go back here. Sorry, you guys. After that, there is the math activity. So I have linked the math activity here. When it opens, it'll open the PDF. They will need to solve these probably on paper. And then to submit their answers, I have submit answers here, open right there. We'll take them to the math for the day. So Monday math right here. It says Friday, I'll have to fix that. See, this is why I'm going over stuff before. Then there will be a different area for them to answer their questions. So they can write 23 and then just press submit when you are done. I'll fix that before I send this out to you guys. When they're done, they can go through San Portal. I've linked it here, and then go on to Prodigy, Extra Math, ABC Yeah, or Starfall. So if they go onto Portal, they'll obviously just be doing their iReady, but they can also do Prodigy, Extra Math, and other items as well. And then the last part is Science and Social Studies. So with Science and Social Studies, I have made different links. I don't know why it's showing up weird there. I've made different links. So at the bottom it says for Monday, read the story about coronavirus. And then throughout the week, it's just an activity. They don't have to submit anything. I'm going to stop sharing my computer. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I am going to fix those mistakes that I saw right now. And I'm going to post this in Dojo. I'll also post this video to my YouTube account. So I will put the link in the comments. But this is how we're going to be doing the work this week, because after spring break, this is how we are going to be submitting work. So if you have any trouble with anything, let me know, but it should link and work on phones, iPads, or computers. Just make sure that you're clicking the correct link when you're taking the quizzes. And of course, anytime you need me, just shoot me a message on Dojo or send me an email, shelby.carney@sanjuan.edu. I'll see you guys later this week, parents and students. I will see you today at 1 p.m. All right, bye.